70 miles, actually a little over 70 miles into my trek from New York to California. And I just got back from the gym, and I want to show you what I typically do for breakfast. So before I go, first of all, I like to go in the morning because I just know that I'm gonna get it done. So I go in the morning. I ate some parsley. I'm feeling it's in my teeth. Anyway, so I like to go in the morning and bang it out. Before I go, I usually have like a banana, half a banana, sometimes an orange, just like a little something to get me going. And when I wasn't doing that, because I used to work out and not, like when I was weightlifting and stuff, I didn't do that. I didn't eat before I went. I just kind of, went off to the gym. It was really fine. But I find that for this, I do need a little something in my system. So anyway, so I eat that. And then when I come home, I have my breakfast. My breakfast is usually a smoothie. Not always. I mean, yesterday I made, sauteed spinach, like lots of it, like probably 3 cups of sauteed spinach, and sauteed with coconut oil. And I had 2 eggs, and that's just what I felt like I needed yesterday. Yesterday was also a rest day for me, so I didn't come home and eat that. I was resting yesterday. But today I felt like, okay, I need to get back to this really nutrient dense shake that I make. So I'm going to show you like what sort of a typical shake is, because I like to change it up a little bit. But I have a half a banana in here, and I have blueberries, frozen blueberries. I almost always have that. Now I might add other berries to it, like I'll sometimes add strawberries to it and other types of berries, but like having a banana and blueberries is just like really fine by me. It's just, I don't know, I feel like I always need it. You see a little water in here, and the reason I put a little water is because I also added amino-wise. This is just like a little trick of the trade, okay? When you're making smoothies, if you have a powdery something, put some water at the bottom first before you put it in there. Otherwise, it tends to like get stuck at the bottom here, or when you flip it over, it ends up being the top. So if you add a little water, that doesn't happen. Anyway, so I put amino-wise in there, which are branched chain amino acids. Great for recovery, right? So anything that you're doing, weightlifting or running, and any extra form of exercise, this is great to have it. You can have it before or after. It's actually, I think it's good in general, quite frankly. When I go through the ingredients here, it's not just branched chain amino acids. There's other amino acids, which is great for overall like brain health and neurological health. There are also electrolytes in here, which I think most people are chronically dehydrated. So I'm a huge fan of people getting electrolytes, and including myself. So they also have that in here. So there's a muscle performance blend, there's a recovery blend, and there's a hydration mineral blend in here. And then a whole lot of vitamins and other minerals like calcium, magnesium, zinc, vitamin E. It's all good. So anyway, so I put a scoop of that in here as well. And it also acts as a nice little sweetener, because I don't like to add sweeteners to my shakes. If I was going to add something, maybe honey, raw honey. But I tend to like to just get the natural sugars, and of course raw honey is a natural sugar, so I do that. Anyway, so I have the banana, the blueberries, the stevia. Today I added a little bit, like a quarter of an avocado. I feel like I need to up like my good fats. So I added, and this will thicken it up even more too, which is kind of fun to make it a little texturally different. So I added about a quarter avocado. I added parsley. I have parsley in here, really great for kidneys, so nice for flushing, all that. So I have parsley, and I have spinach. Now, sometimes I use baby spinach, sometimes I use baby kale, sometimes I use mixed greens. It doesn't matter. I always put greens. When you put it into a smoothie, you don't really taste it, and I don't mind the taste, but you don't normally taste it. So it's a great way if you're not used to having greens. Greens are great for getting all these vitamins and minerals and these micronutrients and building up your blood and touching every cell in your body. Definitely want to go with some greens, okay? So I add greens to it, and I even added the tiniest little sliver. So I have my parsley. I use organic Italian parsley, and I added the tiniest little sliver of ginger to it. That's going to actually give it a spice, a little bit of kick. I mean, a really tiny sliver to it. Ginger is great for stimulating liver. These are like Chinese medicine principles. So I just, like, to me, food is medicine. So, and that's what I was taught and trained, and I believe it. So I see what happens to your body when you do that. So I like to add in some of these little things. Now you could also add in some oil. So, or sometimes like I put in cinnamon, like powders, and not necessarily oil, but I have lime Vitality. So just again, to give it a little bit different flavor, I just take a little drop here. You could put lemon in, you could put orange stuff, you know. Ooh, my lime Vitality, are we out of it? We're almost out of it. I have to open the thing up. Okay, so I got a good drop of that, and I have to grab my lime. But any of the Vitality oils in Young Living are ingestible, so I use that. Lime Vitality, and that's it. And then I have a NutriBullet. If you don't have a NutriBullet or something like it, so I would highly suggest getting it. Now I have a Vitamix that I use almost every day also. I love my Vitamix. What I love about the NutriBullet, I travel with it. And not only that, it helps to, you know, with the serving size, excuse me, I'm like losing it. So yeah, with the serving size. So it helps with the serving size, and I also am able to easily travel with it. So you could take everything in your carry-on except for the blade. The blade I have to put under the plane. But so I take this when I'm traveling because that is just one way to remain healthy, right? Is to bring your own food and not have to worry about eating out all the time, which is like, you know, not good for you. So anyway, that's it. I'm gonna shoot it in here. I'm gonna drink it. I take my time drinking it. I like to slowly have all the nutrients go in. I don't like to have it really fast. I visualize what it's doing in my body every time, no matter what food I'm eating. I visualize all the good it's doing in my body. Quite frankly, even if I'm eating like things that are not so good for you, like if I'm having chocolate, I don't sit there going, oh my God, this is so horrible. I can't believe I'm eating this. Even when I'm having that, I'll say, oh, this is nourishing me. This is wonderful, and it's nourishing me in some way, and thank you very much for doing that, you know? Always have gratitude no matter what. You don't want your body, you know, thoughts become things. You don't want to have all that yucky go into your body. So that's it. I thought I'd give you a little insight into what I do here food-wise and for recovery right after I work out. All right, thanks guys.